In restaurant talk, back of the house is the kitchen area where the chefs use their skills and talents to bring their creations to the waiting diners. Each week, we visit a restaurant and go to the back of the house to meet some of the talented people that are a part of our Lake County community. Our host is Valerie Hart, who for 35 years has been a food writer, restaurant critic, culinary teacher, and cookbook author. Let's join her now as we enter the wonderful world of creativity in the kitchens of Lake County to explore the back of the house.
This is China 8, and the only way I can describe it, except that it is technically still on the highway in Mount Dora, is that it's right by the old Albertsons that is now closed, and by Radio Shack. This restaurant has been around. My friends here have owned it for 12 years, and it is the story of a restaurant where the public is always right. It's takeout. There are a few tables, but it's basically takeout. Honestly, it is the best any kind of Chinese food that I've eaten, and it's because Father John, you had a restaurant in Chinatown in New York, and you're the cousin,
Yeah.
you're Jim,
Yeah.
and you cook,
Yeah.
and this is my Jimmy.
Yes.
Father of the 3 most beautiful children you have ever seen and the most beautiful wife. But this is China 8. It is not a chain. I thought it was for many years, but it is not a chain. I feel as though I've discovered it all by myself. We come here all the time. As you all know, I love to cook. I write about it. I think about it. I do it. But when somebody else can do it better than I can, I let them. And this is one of those cases. Jimmy, tell us now. First of all, where are you from?
We are from Foo Yun, China, across from Taiwan.
Okay.
We've been here for, my dad, personally, he been here for 25 years. And then he been working in the restaurant all 25 years. And then he applied us come here, so we have that business for like 12 years.
It's just wonderful. I cannot believe I didn't discover you until recently. My friends have all told me to come here, and I said, oh, I don't go to chains. You are not a chain. You are an
No, we're
entire
not, yes.
huge family making it work. I want to know what you're going to cook because we have several things to do today.
Yes, of course. And then first thing that my dad is gonna cook for us today is called Seafood Delight, which is on a vegetable. That's a garlic. He's baking the garlic right now. And this is what we use to make the white sauce out of Seafood Delight. It's the chicken stock. That's the chicken stock. And then all the seasoning is already
is
with
that?
the sauce. That's more like a Chinese white sauce.
Okay,
The ingredient is like a chicken stock.
okay. And is that like a bechamel sauce? No, a
Uh,
white sauce.
yeah, that's not white sauce, Chinese
All
white sauce.
Now wait, what is he putting in there?
Vegetable. The vegetable that I have is like a broccoli, carrot, and then Chinese the mushroom, and then the Chinese vegetable band. And then for the seafood, you have like jumbo shrimp,
Uh-huh,
and then lobster tail,
uh-huh.
and then a sea scallop.
Well, and the seafood that you use, you do not skimp. One of my favorites is your fried rice that has the shrimp and the pork and the chicken in it. Huge shrimp all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah, we tend to make make out everybody like happy
And
with the only ingredient
fresh,
that we use.
crispy vegetables, it's wonderful.
Very, very fair. We always buy fresh vegetable. The company come here like 3 times a week. So all the vegetable that we cook and we use, it has to be fresh. That's what keeping everybody coming back from here.
Oh boy. That's one portion.
Yes, that's one portion.
Well, we always split it. We buy many things and we take them home and we eat them. Oh, yes. Now what are we going to do?
Now we're gonna do our most famous egg Foo Yun here. That's
Okay.
That's my cousin Jim. His specialty. egg Foo Yun.
And that has always been my favorite, but no one here, I didn't think, made it correctly. There was a Chinese restaurant where I came from in Detroit, Michigan, and they did egg Foo Yun, but they were fresh, and in Ann Arbor, Michigan, fresh, all wonderful. I don't get that here, and I have not eaten your egg Foo Yun, so let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Jim.
Jim?
The ingredient that we use on egg Foo Yun is egg.
He's cracking an egg over here, and the camera's not seeing it. And he's showing off by cracking it with one hand.
Yes.
2 eggs.
3 eggs. Because we are
And
making the 3
3
egg Foo Yun today. And then the vegetable that in the egg Foo Yun, we use fresh bean sprout and then the onion.
You didn't beat up those eggs.
We have to beat up, blend in with the vegetable and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
By the way, this restaurant is so clean.
Oh, thank
it's
you.
just wonderful.
Yeah, we try to keep everything as clean as
it's
possible.
the way it should be.
The way that to make egg Foo Yun is in the oil. We kind of like fry them.
I don't think I've seen a wok that big, not in a private kitchen. Now, what is that?
He had to heat up the oil
Oh,
because
okay.
that's the only way to make egg Foo Yun stick together.
Okay.
Vegetable oil, vegetable oil.
Yeah,
What kind of oil do you use?
The oil that we use is 100% vegetable oil
Okay.
because we tend to keep it as healthy as possible. He's testing the temperature of the oil.
I can hear it sizzling as well as seeing it sizzling. I see. He's mixing up those eggs now.
Yes, he's scrambling right now.
Okay. Do you have any seasoning in there?
Now, because we have a special sauce that's on the side.
Is it a brown sauce or is it a sweet
It's
and
more
sour?
like a brown sauce that mixed together with the peanut butter in there.
Oh. Oh, careful, careful. I can see he's done this several times before.
We cook, we serve like probably 30 portions of egg Foo Yun every single day.
Oh my.
Even though Jim looks very young, but he's been cooking for almost like 10 years.
Where is Jim from?
Jim's from same town as I'm
Same
come
town,
from,
so
yeah.
you all came over
Yes,
together. And you said you've known your wife since you were in high school?
Yes, we were in high school.
You look like you're still in high school. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Even though I'm 3 children of her father.
Now, how old is Jim?
Jim is same age as I am. Jim is 28, but when he's in China, he's major in cooking.
Oh. You have culinary schools in China?
Yes, more like a technical school.
I
That you
see.
go to and
Oh, look at
train.
that.
The most difficult thing about egg Foo Yun is don't burn them. You have to watch the
That's
cutter.
right.
Yeah.
Most restaurants, it's all burned around the edges.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
yeah, you have to see when it turn like a two golden color. That means one side is down, and then you have to flip it over to another side and squeeze a little bit. If it doesn't have the jizzing sound, that means egg Foo Yun. It doesn't have any like watery in there. That means egg Foo Yun is fully done.
Oriental cooking of all kinds is truly an art. We can fake it with American cooking. You can fake French cooking, but you cannot fake this. It's truly an art.
Yes, you have to see every egg Foo Yun have to be the same shape and same size.
Yes, I see
Yes.
that.
That's the most difficult.
And
thing to
he's
do.
getting all the grease
Yeah.
out. And one order of egg Foo Yun to take out is the 3 egg Foo Yun?
Yeah, 3 patty. It's 1 serving.
Oh, it looks wonderful.
He did a good
And the
job.
sauce now that you're
Sauce?
going to have with it?
Yes. Sauce. That's the primary sauce I will use.
Is that a beef stock?
It's more like we call them brown sauce. Mostly it's making out of soy sauce. There's like
that's soy sauce, and that's what?
That's hoisin sauce.
Hoisin sauce,
yeah.
and soy sauce, and
that's sesame oil. And that's the peanut butter right there.
Peanut butter.
We had to use some.
And this is your white sauce again.
That's a cornstarch.
Oh, cornstarch.
Cornstarch make
I was
everything
looking. I
stick
wonder.
together.
Okay, you're adding cornstarch to hot. Okay,
Yes.
to thicken it. I wondered. I thought I was looking at a sauce for a moment. Oh, that looks good.
You have to keep stirring them because the peanut butter have to melt into the sauce.
Oh,
Egg Foo sauce. And now my dad gonna make a house special fried rice that you.
what is he going to make?
House special fried rice.
Oh, okay. That's what I want. All right. I made 2 meals out of that the other day.
The way that making the rice, the first you have to bake the onion.
This is onion?
Yeah, white onion.
Okay.
Onion have very, very good flavor. And the house special fried rice, you have like a pork, chicken, and shrimp. But you have to put them in order. Because pork, you have to bake them.
Okay.
And then the chicken.
Now, what kind of pork do you use, and how do you cook that? Because it's all cooked.
The pork that we use, it always come from the company. They come in like the whole.
Yes.
Like a big, in like a rectangle shape.
All right.
I think it's the butt.
Okay.
It's the butt
Okay.
part of it.
So then you cook that, you roast that?
We cut them and roast them and then cut them, all down here. These are eggs.
Okay.
And then the chicken that we use is always the chicken breast.
Yes, it was clean and wonderful.
Yeah, it's clean and white. And then shrimp we use, that's a Pacific brand that we use. It has to be Ocean Garden. Ocean Garden have the freshest shrimp.
They have to be ocean?
Ocean Garden.
You're saying
that's
wild.
The brand.
Wild shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the brand that we use.
I'm coughing from the onion. What is it? Oh,
that's the water to make it rice hot fast.
Now, does he use brown rice in here or white
yes,
rice?
We use the brown rice.
Because
brown rice.
Were those bean sprouts he just put in?
Yes, bean sprout and onion.
And you use brown rice?
Yes.
Oh.
Now that's one serving too.
Oh, it doesn't get better. It just tastes fabulous. And unlike a lot of Chinese takeouts, when you try to reheat it, it's terrible. I reheated this twice. I just covered it and put it in the microwave for like 40 seconds, and it was as fresh as it could be.
Yeah, because the rice that we cook, we use the best rice. It's the rice in the bag right there. The rice that we use is unlike somebody else. Sometimes you have to watch what kind of rice that you order because Pacific brand kind of rice have fresh and not fresh.
I just know it was as fresh and delicious reheating it, which is very unusual.
Yeah, that's the way that tell if the rice is fresh when you cook it.
Yes, yes. Now, what's next? Are we doing a spring roll or what are we doing?
General Chow chicken.
Okay, General Chow chicken.
Yes.
Okay. This is our cameraman, producer Matt's favorite. So, so we'll find out just how good it is. Okay. Does he have broccoli in there?
Yes, broccoli to decorate the plate.
I see.
Oh, really?
Everything you do is so healthy.
Yeah, we always steam all the vegetable
And
to keep it as less greasy as possible.
Yeah. Now, what is in there?
General Chow chicken.
General Chow's chicken. And that's also white meat.
General Chow chicken is we use the dark meat.
Oh, you use dark meat
Yeah,
for that?
with the-
Oh, because he's a
Yeah, if people require for white meat, because I know that American people sometimes they don't like dark meat.
I do because it's sweeter,
Yeah.
but the American people think the white meat doesn't have as much cholesterol.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
that's it.
ridiculous. If the
Yeah.
fat is not on it, it is not, you know.
Yeah, we tend to cook, you know, if people require for white meat, then we cook white meat.
Uh-huh.
But mostly, regularly, I mean, personally, I like dark meat.
Well, I like it because it's sweeter and it's
Yeah.
moister. It's not, it doesn't
It's
dry out.
crispier with the dark meat.
Yeah.
You have to fight them when it's kind of like when you touch them, it's kind of like you feel a little bit hard, and the chicken become very, very crispy.
Because of the temperature of the vegetable oil, is that why it becomes crispy?
Yes, you have to watch the temperature. Temperature has to be at least like a 325 degrees when you fry the chicken. That way chicken, you know, it gets all the moisture out of chicken, so chicken become crispy and good.
Mm-hmm. And you're
Still
not,
have to be, everything have, when you fry in there, you have to be golden color. The cook is decorating the plate, making it look nice.
I love broccoli.
Yeah,
Poor,
broccoli is
poor
very
President,
good.
poor President Reagan got a very bad rap with
Uh,
broccoli, but we love broccoli.
That's our
what is
second
that?
sauce, Chinatown sauce.
Oh, well, what's in it?
Chinatown sauce is made up with honey, and then part of it is just like a brown sauce. We add like honey and then vinegar and then Chinese special secret sauce.
A secret sauce.
Secret sauce.
All right, so it's really a sweet and sour sauce with the honey and the vinegar.
But when you adding this brown sauce, it becomes totally different. Sweet sour sauce, we have another kind called red sauce. People
Okay.
always prefer it as red sauce.
Yes, yes.
That one more like a sweet sour sauce to everybody because it just tastes sweet and sour.
Uh-huh.
Now that's the Chinatown chicken. It's a little bit spicy.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. In a minute, I'm going to ask for a fork to taste that. But you don't, do you have forks?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Chinatown chicken.
oh, yes. And
Now
clean.
the next dish that is gonna cook for us is Jim.
Okay.
Jim's specialty, the Chow Mein fan.
Jim, you're on. And it's chow mein, what?
Chow Mein fan.
Chow mein?
Fan.
Chow Mein fan.
It's like a fan, F-U-N.
I heard
Chow
that,
mein
but,
fan.
but what is chow mein fun?
This thing is called Chow Mein fan. It's actually called angel hair
Okay.
Angel hair.
Okay.
and then it's
okay.
white. It's very, very thin.
Oh, but wait a minute. Is it pasta or is it
It's not like a
no,
pasta,
no,
but
no. It's tell me. I'm
it's
drawing a blank.
right. Most ingredient made out of this is rice, still rice.
They're rice noodles.
Yeah, and they call rice noodle.
Rice noodles.
Yes.
And you have to be careful or they disappear in the water.
Yeah, you have to soak in the water, make it a little bit softer.
That's right.
That's easier for him to cook.
But I have left them by mistake, and all of a sudden they're not there. There we are. The rice, and they're
Yeah.
difficult to work with.
Yeah, they are.
Sure. Yes.
When we got it, it's kind of dry, and then you have to soak in the water for like a few hours to make it soft.
Uh-huh. Now, he has shrimp in there.
He have shrimp in there. He have like a bean sprout in there, and then a carrot, and then the primary vegetable that we use is bok choy.
Bok choy.
Yes.
I love it. I even love it raw.
Oh yeah.
Most people don't eat it raw.
Yeah, most
but,
people don't
But
eat it
while
raw.
I'm cutting it up,
You will taste
they
it.
say that the green leaves of bok choy have more vitamins than any of the other, even kale.
Yeah,
but
that's
they're
true.
bitter, so most
Yeah.
people throw them away.
Yeah, that's true. Everything that with a color like a black color, any kind of vegetable with black color, it always have more vitamins.
What is that?
That's pork.
Okay,
Pork
that's pork
strip.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Roast pork.
it's strips of
Yeah,
pork.
strip.
And
Now he's
carrots. And,
Yeah,
oh. He looks like something out of that you would see in a movie. That's the way he's supposed to do it.
Yeah, he's even though he's only 28, been cooking for a very, very long time.
What is that?
That's the seasoning we use.
Tell me.
It's chicken broth.
And that's Knorr's. And Knorr's, for anything they make, all of their soups are a much better quality
Yes,
than most others. It's very good.
Now
Now wait, what does he have?
that's salt.
Salt?
Yes.
And that's
That's more like sugar.
sugar?
Yeah.
And that is,
That's a little bit more salt in there.
okay. Show off. My goodness. My arm would be sore.
Yeah, he's been doing that for 10 years, so
Oh,
he built up a strong arm.
what's that?
That's sesame oil. Make it.
Okay. Oh, I love the taste
Yeah.
of sesame.
The smell of it always gives people appetite.
Oh. Yay!
Now another dish is done.
Oh. Let's see. I would say in about 15 minutes we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's keep going. What are we going to do?
Okay, right now we're gonna do spring roll for everybody.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now we are making the spring roll, and then the ingredient we use mostly is cabbage, and then these are carrot,
This brown mushroom.
and then the black mushroom.
Oh, ho, ho.
Black mushroom is from China. It's a real Chinese mushroom. They kind of like dry out the mushroom.
Well, you buy it out of New York, or you?
Yeah,
We buy it from we have
Oh, and it smells wonderful. It smells. It has a more pungent odor than the porcini
Yes,
mushroom from Italy.
yes,
It's,
exactly.
Yes, but it's kind of like that porcini, but with a different kind of an odor. All right, now you buy the rolls themselves. You buy the pastry.
Yeah, we buy
Okay.
these are the egg roll skin that we use.
Okay.
It's called PYJ. That one is the best brand for egg roll because their skin is very, very soft.
Very thin. Yes.
Very, very thin and
Yes.
very, very soft.
It's almost like a phyllo dough.
Yes.
Okay.
This thing when you're making egg roll, when you fry them, it's gonna be like a golden color, and then it's very, very hard for let it break.
Do you ever put shrimp in your egg roll, in your spring roll?
Only people require for it. Otherwise, we tend to make them vegetable.
I see.
Same vegetable.
They're really wonderful. All right, I have another question. Egg rolls, spring rolls, they are, no matter how wonderful they are, they cannot be reheated because when they are, at least when I've tried to reheat any of them,
Yeah.
they get soft, and the wonderful part of them is that they're so crunchy.
Yeah, they are not crunchy anymore because every fried food you can't put it in the
No,
microwave.
okay.
If you really want to heat it up, you have to heat it in the oil.
Even in the oven.
Even in the
You have
oven,
to
yeah.
take it home
Oven
and
will
heat
be
it.
very, very dry when you heat it.
Actually, the best thing to do is just eat it on the way home while you're
That's
driving.
it. But you have to be careful though.
It's probably safer than text messaging. You're sealing it with the glue.
Yeah, more like a flour.
Of just flour
Yeah,
and
the
water?
flour. Yeah, flour and water.
All right.
Because it's sticky. And then because the skin is very, very soft,
Yes.
so it's very easier.
We used to do something with flour and water in kindergarten. I wonder whether your little girl is doing that. You know,
I bet they are.
We would make, yes. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
and then that goes to be cooked.
Yeah, that goes to be cooked. Now we put the spring roll in the fryer. This spring roll usually cook about like 5 minutes. It will be done. Now here's the spring roll just coming out from the fryer. Crispy and good.
And that's your sweet sauce.
Yeah, that's sweet
and
sour sauce.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to join me?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be lovely.
Because I can't possibly eat this all alone. Jimmy, we are so thrilled to be here. We are so lucky to be here. We're so lucky to have you at the edge of Mount
thank you.
Dora. China
That is always
8.
mine.
You are an incredible restaurant. Just
Thank you.
incredible. All right, I am going to taste the egg foo young. It's
Yes.
the one thing I have not tasted here. That's the way it should taste. Crunchy in the inside. Wonderful. All right.
What about a noodle? You want to taste some noodle? See how?
All right.
A lot of people like this kind of noodle.
Yes, I do like them. I mean, I could just dig. Uh-oh. Whoop. I think maybe I'm going to have a mouthful here. We are just.
That's no way to eat.
I'm
Chinese
going to
food.
keep coming here and coming here, and I'm going to taste everything because you have like 60 other things. How many items do you have on your menu? Let me
On the
taste
menu,
some.
there's over like 100 items.
Sure.
Yes.
Mm.
These are just the popular thing that
Oh, that's
for everybody's
lovely.
life.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Lovely. I'm using different forks so that the crew can take a taste as well. This General Chow's chicken,
Yes.
I have to tell you, you know I stole some before. Jimmy, lots of luck to you. Everything
Thank you.
wonderful. You've been here 12 years.
Yes.
Just keep staying here.
Yeah, we keep
because
doing the same
everybody
thing.
loves you.
Thank you.
How do you say bon appetit in Chinese?
How do you say what?
Good health or good appetite in Chinese.
好吃，好健康。
And that means
Good health, good food.
good health, good food.